Hello everyone. Today we will be studying about the internal structure of heart. So heart is the muscular hollow organs that pumps the blood which carries oxygen, nutrients and hormones. So it is composed of a top layers of the muscles, and the outer thin layer is called as a pericardium, and the inner walls that lines in the inner walls that is called as the endocardium. Even the heart itself, it needs the oxygen and nutrients which is supplied by the coronary arteries and coronary veins. There is a supply of oxygen and nutrients you can see over here in this model structures, which are the coronary arteries and the coronary veins. We call heart as a hollow organs. Why we generally call it is we can see the structure of a heart. When we open or when we see inside the structure of a heart, we see it as a hollow organs, as it is composed of a 4 chambers, 2 upper. This one is a right atrium. You can call this as a this chamber as the left atrium, and this lower chambers we call this as a left ventricles. So atrium, they receives the heart, and ventricles, they pumps the blood out of the heart. You can see here the walls of the ventricles, they are thicker as compared to that of even the right ventricle. Actually, the walls of a ventricles are thicker. It is because they have to pump the blood to the greater distance of the body, as a right ventricle pumps the blood to the lungs, which is quite close. That's why it's comparatively width is smaller as compared to that of the left ventricle. Left ventricle width is more. It is because it has to pump the blood throughout the body through the aorta. As there are two atrium, these two atriums are again, they are separated. There is a septum in between them. That septum is considered as a interarterial septum, and between the ventricles also they consist of a septum. This septum is considered as an interventricular septum. The oxygen depleted blood, they enters first into the right atrium, and from right atrium it goes to the right ventricles, and between them there is a valve. There is a valve. You can see the valve over here. This valve, through the opening of the valve, which allows the blood for the unidirectional flows, and blood will be poured into the right ventricle. As the blood goes to the right ventricles, and this is a valve which you can see the 3 muscular flaps over here. As a result, its name is also tricuspid valves. They are supported by the tendons which helps in the proper functionings of the valves. Now from this right ventricle, the blood will be passed to the pulmonary artery. This is the pulmonary artery, and in between, when the ventricles contract, it passes to the pulmonary artery, and at the opening of a pulmonary artery, again we do have a valve. This valve is considered as a pulmonic valve. Through the pulmonic valve, the blood will be transported into the lungs, towards the lungs. As it get purified, as it get oxygen rich or oxygenated, now the blood will be carried from the pulmonary veins. These are the pulmonary veins. You can see here, through the pulmonary veins, now the blood will be poured into the left atrium. This is the left atrium. You can see here. I guess it's more clear now. This is the left atrium. So from left atrium to the pulmonary, now from left atrium, the blood passes again to the left ventricles. Again, between the left atrium and left ventricle, there is a valve which again allows for the unidirectional flow of the blood. That valve is called as a bicuspid valve, and this bicuspid valve is again supported with the tendons like structures. You can see the tendons which helps in the proper functioning of the blood. So this allows the blood to be poured downwards, and from here now the blood will be passed to the you can see here again there is another valve, and both of these valves are in a semilunar structures. That's why they are also considered as a semilunar valves, and from this left ventricles the blood will be passed to the aorta, and from aorta it will be the pure blood is distributed throughout the body. So this is how the proper circulations takes place inside the heart. So this is all about the internal structure of a heart. Hope you have understood. Thank you for watching.